Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie opens in a fictional place named Edge City. It is a sprawling town whose skies are covered by toxic fumes, and all the wastes are dumped right into a river. Nearby, a group of council workers are fixing an underwater sewage pipe. One of them suddenly notices a strange box buried underneath a pile of rocks. Just as he breaks it open, the new sewage pipe being lowered into the river slips out of the chains. It hits the worker, while a wooden mask that was inside the box floats up to the surface. Elsewhere in the same town, we are introduced to Stanley Ipkiss, a teller at the Edge City Savings Bank. He is a shy, good-natured man who helps everyone with open arms. He is also extremely naive, and people around him, especially the women, fully exploit his innocence for their own benefit. The only person who tries to stop him from falling into the trap of cunning women is his colleague, Charlie Schumacher. One afternoon, Charlie invites Stanley to the hottest place in the town, the Coco Bongo nightclub. The latter is not sure if he will be allowed to enter such a happening place, but Charlie reassures him that he has friends working in the club who will help them get in. Shortly afterwards, an extremely attractive blonde woman who is wearing a skimpy red dress and carrying a black bag enters the bank. Her name is Tina Carlisle, and she performs as a singer at the Coco Bongo. Charlie immediately rushes to her, asking how he may be of service. However, she gives him a cold shoulder and heads towards Stanley's desk. Tina puts her bag on the desk and tells him that she wants to open an account. Stanley, who has never been this close to an attractive woman before, is completely knocked off his socks. His nervousness only increases when she starts to casually flirt with him. Unbeknownst to the naive teller, this beautiful lady has a camera hidden in her bag. It is recording every little detail of the bank's vault, which contains millions of dollars. She was sent to the bank by her boyfriend, the gangster Dorian Tyrell, to prepare for a heist. Dorian is the supervisor of the Coco Bongo nightclub, which is actually owned by the notorious drug lord Nico. Using the captured footage, Dorian and his henchmen plan to grab all the money in the vault. They will then use that money to overthrow the main boss Nico and establish control over the illegal businesses in Edge City. After work, Stanley goes to pick up his car from a local repair shop. He had left his car for a simple oil change, but the mechanics tell him that it needs a complete engine overhaul. They even make the naive bank teller sign on some documents so that they can hustle more money from him. Since the mechanics haven't finished working on the car yet, they lend him a junk car as a replacement for the time being. Following this, Stanley is forced to drive the rusty old car to the Coco Bongo. His night gets off to a bad start as all the ladies are immediately repelled by the junk on four wheels. Stanley keeps his head up and joins his friend Charlie, who is surrounded by a bunch of women. Charlie also seems to know the club's bouncer, and he, along with the women, soon enter the club. Unfortunately, Charlie is so engrossed with the women that he doesn't realize